So there's the field then for this Science Express handicap. It's over 1.75 miles. The runners on the track. Just the 6 of them this time. In the tartan colours, the green tartan with the gold sleeves. That's Daris, Scott Turner's colours. Jack Nicholls for Kevin Frost. Ran very well last time out at Newmarket. Golden Flame is in the black with the pink triple diamond. That's for Howell, McAdam and Faulkner. Tom Trains, Mason Patel in the saddle, taking 5 off. In the green with the red chevron, or the red sash, I should say, yellow cap, Rosso Levanto, Sean Dillon Bowen for Gary Hanmer. Owned by Messrs. Dronzik and Chell. Rogue Justice for the Rogues Gallery, red and white colours. George Bass for Jack Jones. Golden Garden for Jim and Claire Limited in the mauve and beige quarter jacket, hoop sleeves. Lewis Edmonds for Jamie Osborne. Not beaten far at Kempton last week. Golden Garden. And Marianne Maximus for Joseph Bell. Favourite Mannerman in the saddle in his colours. And Brian Ellison, the trainer of this filly. Black with the beige disc and armlets. We've seen those colours earlier this evening. So they're going behind the stalls shortly. Golden Garden, 6-4 favourite, just ahead of Daris, 7-4. And then round about 4-1, Golden Flame. Rogue Justice, 9-1, 28-1, Rosso Levanto. Marianne Maximus at 66-1. Starting at the top right-hand corner of the track. That's the normal 6 furlong start. This time, though, they've got to go round twice. So a staying race in prospect for us here. Rogue Justice is just having a look at his stall before he consents to go forward. George Bass in the saddle. Come on, Rogue Justice. Let's see if he can go in. Got the straps on him now to give him a helping hand or two. And they've got him in. This is what they do, and do it brilliantly. Rosso Levanto's going forward now. Filly, Sean Dillon Bowen. Here's Golden Flame. Watch out for your Goldens here. There's Golden Flame and Golden Garden. Marianne Maximus and Fame McManaman. Daris. And then Golden Garden. Here we go then. Runners in the stalls, ready. And they're off. The Science Express handicap is underway. A bit slow to stride, Marianne Maximus, but she's recovering well. Daris is being dropped out, just urged along at the back of the field then. 1 mile and 6 furlongs, 1 and 3/4 ahead of them. And Golden Garden is the one that assumes the early pace. Going on then from the yellow cap of Rosso Levanto on the outside, the white-faced chestnut. Then on the inside, that's Golden Flame in the black and pink colours. And in between horses, Marianne Maximus sitting in a close fourth. Then comes Rogue Justice in the red jacket, 2 lengths behind, together with Darius at the back of the field as the runners race round the side of the course for the first time here in this Class 6 mile and 3/4 Signs Express Handicap. Golden Garden, who wasn't beaten far last time out at Kempton, and Lewis Edmonds chasing his second winner of the evening. Lewis leading by half a length then. Golden Flame is the one on the inside. Mason Patel in the saddle. Tracking still, Rosso Levanto, Sean Dillon Bowen on the outside of Fame McManaman, Marianne Maximus behind them. Rogue Justice and George Bass just being chivied along briefly, and Darius and Jack Nicholls on the rail in last place with a full circuit to go of Dunstall Park here under the floodlights. 6 lengths would cover them. Darius being given the hurry up as they leave us and head on to their final circuit. He's just a bit outpaced and is getting a wake-up call there as they move round towards the 6 furlong start over on the far side. And when they do that, they'll have covered the first mile of this race. Golden Garden still out in front, just beginning to pick up the tempo a little bit now. Around about 35 miles an hour now, you'd reckon, as they move down the far side. Not quite as fast as the sprinters, but fast enough. In second then is Rosso Levanto, the filly. And she in turn is ahead then of the driven along Golden Flame, who's beginning to lose his pitch now as Rogue Justice starts to pick up a little bit. Then behind them on the inside is Marianne Maximus, who's lost a couple of places. Darius is now being eased into the race. He's about to go into 4th place. He's picking off a couple of rivals then as they move down the end of the back straight and round towards the side of the course. Golden Garden is the one to pass then with 3 furlongs left to run. They're all on the stretch. In second, Rosso Levanto. Road Justice flat out. Darius is getting closer, but he's got a lot to do with a 1/4 mile left to cover. It's Golden Garden and Lewis Edmonds who are leading into the home straight and are up by 4 lengths here. Moving up into a share of second is Rogue Justice under sufferance together with a driven along Rosso Levanto. Darius has not made any impression, but he might be challenging now for second. But inside the final furlong, Golden Garden is clear by a good 4 lengths and just being ridden along by Lewis Edmonds, who will double up on the evening. This one for Jamie Osborne. Golden Garden off the mark at the 8th attempt. Rogue Justice better in second from him. Darius, then a bit of a gap back to Rosso Levanto in 4th.